Yesterday, on September 9th, 2016, the shit hit the proverbial fan. Bethesda came out and finally admitted that mods would not be on the PlayStation 4. Anyone who has been using the PlayStation platform for the last 2 generations and has been using or playing Bethesda games knows of the rocky road between Bethesda and Sony. And the trend continues on yet again. This time, Bethesda has basically pointed the finger at Sony, saying that Sony would not give them the approval for mods. I also heard on the grapevine that there was also some talk of Sony wanted, like, mod authors to register their mods or some crap. I guess there's some sort of proprietary bullshit where they were trying to cover their ass just in case anyone else's intellectual property were used. You know, Iron Man, Superman in the game or something like that, or a mod that has dildos as a melee weapon. It's not going to happen on consoles, but if it ever slipped through the cracks, and that will require Bethesda to do a hell of a lot more police work on checking out mods and the validity of things, which Bethesda's not going to do. I don't think mod authors want to get pulled in that sort of shenanigans. I mean, honest to God, what is Sony thinking? They've already lost money now. They did. This is like one of the most big blunders ever. Sony has just shot itself in the foot. First, they had this press conference showing off the PlayStation Pro, which really is a lot of upscale 1440p to 4K, and the press conference was nothing short of a snooze fest. With a console that's coming out literally in the next month or two, which burns the ass of anybody who bought a PlayStation in the last year, which I've seen a lot of comments about that. And now you tell people, oh yeah, we're not going to allow mods for Fallout or Skyrim. Granted, the mods on consoles there are some great ones, but the level of mods you get to use are very limited. It's damn near pointless, in my personal opinion. Sony has just lost sales. If anything, I would be surprised if Bethesda skipped putting a game on Sony. But then again, the market is just too big now. And Bethesda is all about making money, so they're not going to pull another Morrowind. God, I can just see the PlayStation sales of Skyrim plummeting. Like, people are probably canceling pre-orders now and getting the Xbox One version. Frankly, if I was a console gamer, this would be like the final straw for me personally. One, where pretty much consoles are going to start coming out in like what, a 2 to 3 year cycle now? Like 5 was alright, but 2 to 3 years is just fucking ridiculous. Yes, this will keep consoles more up to date with PCs and technology because it moves fairly quickly. But on the other hand, this really burns the ass of people who can't afford to buy a new console every 2 to 3 years. Trying to keep consoles to make them run with PCs is a ridiculous move, simply for the blatant fact that most people who get consoles don't want to deal with upgrading on an annual, I was about to say annual fee, but annually. Oh well, sign of the times, eh? On top of that, if you really want the mod experience, you gotta go PC. And the thing I find funniest about all of this is the entitlement that console gamers have for mods. They feel like they're owed them. It's funny, but if like some PC gamer says, oh, I wish The Last of Us was on the consoles, or if Halo 5 or whatever, then console gamers turn around and start firing off at PC beggar race. And meanwhile, they're doing some heavy begging for mods. Oh well. What are you going to do? That's going to do it for me. I'm sure I've pissed someone off. I'll probably get hate mail now. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you as always for tuning into my channel. I'm so going to get hate mail for this video.